Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Mando Murphy, and we're playing Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars Reforged. Now, if you've never heard of Broken Sword before, Broken Sword was a game that originally came out way back in the 90s on the PlayStation 1. Now, it came out as a demo when the PlayStation 1 kind of came out, so it was kind of a launch title. But this game has been remastered a couple of times for a tablet and mobile device and all that kind of stuff, and PC. And now to the PS5, we have the Reforged edition, which is like an update of the graphics. It's updating the audio, pretty much updated, completely stripped away, and gave it a bit of a facelift. Now, this game I played back in the 90s when it first came out. It actually came with a PlayStation mouse, believe it or not. You actually had a PlayStation mouse because it is a point and click adventure from Revolution Studios, I believe it was, and it was a very popular game at its time. Kind of lost its popularity as it went on. Broken Sword 1 and 2 were very popular, but then I kind of remember it kind of not dying a death because they were still very popular, but just wasn't as popular as they were before. But it's good to see point and click adventures kind of making a return to the video game industry. We had lots of other popular ones like Monkey Island, etc. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. So this is new. These you get actually new experiences. This is choose your preferred gameplay style. You can change these settings at any time in the options menu. Story, enjoy the interactive story at your own pace. Less important options are removed after use. Automatic hints for gentle guidance during play. So if you're just struggling a little bit, because some of these, I will warn you, some of these puzzles can be quite very out there. You have no idea what you're looking at or what you're meant to pick up or what you're meant to combine certain objects with each other, and a lot of it can be trial and error. That much I remember from the original, but I do really want to kind of feel that classic feel of trying to work it out for myself. I remember getting to a certain stage. I think I only played it like a couple hours, the first like kind of segment of the game. Original adventure game experience, incidental options remain in play. Let's go with the classic, because that's kind of what I'm used to. If I'm perfectly honest, this is the first X. Press X to walk about. So yeah, as you can see, the point and click. Move cursor around to find points of interest. So yeah, if you want to pick things up, when over something interesting, action icons will pop up. So you can either look at it or you can pick it up. So you can examine it, and the character will tell you what it's about or what it's for. X to interact, yep, that's pretty simple. Square to examine. Show the menu bar, yep. Okay, so you didn't really get that at all in the original.
The last months of the year and the end of the millennium. The city holds many memories for me. Of cafes, of music, of love, and of death.
Revolution. Wow, so this is... Wow, that even just that one graphic, that is a complete overhaul in terms of its color. It's a lot more vibrant, a lot brighter. The animations are a lot more smoother. Very, very cool. So some of these games, this is how video games was kind of made very popular, especially in the old PC games when you first got the BBC computers and Atari and stuff like that. It was filled with point and click adventures, and it's because it didn't require it to be fast paced. These games are typically quite slow because it's obviously puzzle based, so working out a lot of this stuff, you're pretty much doing it point and click, as I say, trial and error. Everything could be a puzzle piece, so you need to really examine your surroundings and have a look at what you need to pick up, what you don't need to pick up, what you do need to use, etc. Need to use it at the right times, you know. There's just lots of really cool animations. Excuse me, ma'am. Dang. Crazy. Excuse me, I'm just taking a little drink.
As I picked myself up, all I could hear was the ceaseless drone of traffic. Life went on around me. But the explosion was to change my life forever.
Oh man, this is awesome.
The umbrella had protected me from the bomb blast, but it was of no use to me now. I contemplated crawling under the umbrella and pretending none of this had ever happened. The table had been overturned by the explosion. I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence.
All right.
I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence.
All right. I'm just curious here because, from what I believe, not sure if it's going to work or not. Yes, it does. Pressing R3 gives you the original look of it. So this is the game that we have now. This is Reforged. This is all new graphics. This is all new stuff. And this is like in 4K and vibrant color, UHD, all that kind of stuff. If you press the R3 button, which is the analog stick, you get the original graphics. So these are the original drawings, original animations from the game back in the PlayStation 1 years ago, back in the 90s.
I contemplated crawling under the umbrella and pretending none of this had ever happened.
So it's so crisp. I must admit, though, I kind of like this style purely because it's kind of like a proper cartoon. You know, it's like a drawing. It's like a painting almost. Like it's kind of like an oil painting where it's all splashes of color, and it's still really, really nice. But then obviously this is the real crisp part. This is real nice. So let's go into the cafe and do some investigatory work. Dead body, the old
It was
guy.
the body of the old man. It was hard to believe I'd seen him alive only minutes before. I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit cards. The guy's past was a blank page.
So as I say, it's all point and click. So these are
A mysteriously undamaged bottle of spirit stood on the bar.
that is strange. It is funny. Like this is the original, which again, I must admit, I kind of like it. I like I kind of like the lighting. You know, I think the lighting's really good there. You know, up here and around the bar area, I think there's like some really warm lighting. But I mean, it's tremendous what they've done. It's really, really good. How much
The
they've
pretty
changed
young
it.
waitress was unconscious.
Let's go speak to her. Let's get her up. Are you okay, ma'am?
Oh, my head. Never again. How much vodka did I drink? No,
Uh,
don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobbart, ma'am.
Oh, American.
She asked the question quite innocently, but I could sense her reserve. It was something which seemed to afflict all Europeans. You look like you could use a little help.
I could use a little drink. I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
Just relax and take it easy. You've been knocked out.
You don't say. What happened?
There's been an explosion. You should try not to move.
Are you a doctor?
no.
No, but I used to play hospitals when I was a kid. Can
No.
you remember anything at all?
No. I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
Pour me a brandy. Also, this is interesting. Again, wasn't in the original game. You get a log of dialogue, like where you've been speaking. So that's interesting. You never really got that. So sometimes you might forget what you've said before. Sure, why not? Give her a swig of
Is
brandy.
that straight or with ice?
Just give me the bottle with a cheat on it.
I guess a little drop won't hurt.
That's better.
Help with the
knocked back
shock.
the brandy as if it was water. I was glad I wasn't picking up the check.
What about your man? Is he dead?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
he is.
Ah, mon Dieu. I've never seen a real-life corpse before. Except for Grandmaman. That was different. She was family. Has he gone stiff?
I shouldn't think so. He's only been dead a few minutes.
So interesting. Just excuse me. I'm just going to open these. Hee-ya, 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 hee-ya. Ugh. Okay, guys. Wrapper for my whisper bites open. Right. Let's ask about the old man.
Did you know the old man?
No, monsieur. I never saw him before.
Oh.
How did the old man behave?
Well, agitated. He kept looking about him at the door, at his watch.
As if he was waiting for someone?
Yes, I suppose so. He was worried about something, that's for sure. If you ask me, he was having an affair. He had that look about him, like a guilty husband.
A little bit presumptuous, but okay.
Do you remember what happened when the clown entered?
I remember that all about tune he played all right. It was like a funeral dirge.
I'd never liked accordion music either. Did the clown speak to the old man?
No, he just laughed at him. Then he grabbed the old man's briefcase and ran out of the door.
Did the old man try to stop the clown?
Oh, he didn't have a chance. The clown dropped his accordion and ran out of the door. That's it. That's all I can remember.
Did you see what the old man had in his briefcase?
No, he didn't open it.
What did the old man do when the clown snatched his briefcase?
Nothing. He just sat there like he was frozen.
Stay here, mademoiselle. I'm going to look around for evidence.
All right. So this is kind of what you need to do. You can need to search, use your cursor to search around and have a look and see if you can find anything that stands
The sight of
out.
that guy's staring eyes turned my knees to jelly. I checked his pockets. Nothing.
So we'll head back outside. So we had a look around here. I still can't get away with these visuals, man. It's just such a drastic change, and I know it's different because it's point and click, so things don't have to be perfect. So let's have a look in the alleyway, because this is where the clown ran after all. He ran into the alleyway. Let's check the cans.
It was a battered old trash can.
Ugh,
It
smelly.
smelled like someone had dumped a truckload of fish in a locker room on a hot summer afternoon.
Very nice. Let's check this trash can. Stop it, cat. Bastard cat.
There was nothing of interest.
Check the boxes.
I examined the boxes closely. They were damp and smelly and decidedly empty.
Also, this drain pipe is curious because a lot of people. I remember watching a director's cut of this game one time, and it was mentioning about how they had forgot to draw in the rest of the drain pipe here at the top. I seen it on PlayStation Access, I believe. It was Charlie Sissel, who is the game director, and he had mentioned about the drain pipe not going all the way up to the roof, and it's only halfway up. So I thought that was quite a funny observation. Not getting up there.
I took a deep breath and prepared to climb the drain pipe. I guess the clown had an escape over the rooftops.
No, indeed. Indeed, no. Oh, the manhole cover, sugar. I meant to check the manhole cover and I forgot. The manhole
There was an iron
cover.
cover concealing the entrance to a drain or sewer. I tried to lift the cover with my fingers, but couldn't gain any leverage.
If I remember correctly, when I was a little boy, I'm sure. Is that Mario? Looks like Mario.
Freeze! Hold it, right there.
Oh,
Oh.
don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind, huh?
I demand to see the American consul.
Drop your weapons and get down on the ground.
Put that thing away, Sergeant Moo. I apologize,
Sergeant Moo.
monsieur, but I cannot permit you to leave.
Am I under arrest?
Ah, no, I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to the café, marche.
March. the visuals are insane. They're so crisp and so nice. The animations are beautiful.
Stop that, monsieur. Stop holding your breath at once.
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead, Moo?
Oui, monsieur. But I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death. However, in this case, the man is quite dead. Clearly, the killer knew of his presence and...
How many times have I warned you about premature extrapolation? All we know is that he is dead.
It seemed reasonable to assume...
A great detective assumes nothing. Take Maigret, for instance.
But he was a fictitious character, monsieur. Why, he was no more real than Poirot or Tintin.
That's different, Moo. They were comedy Belgians. Anyway, it is unlikely that even you will learn much from talking to the dead. Examine the girl and take her statement, if you can.
I doubt if she is in a fit state for questioning, monsieur. It smells to me as if she has been drinking.
As I feared, we have stumbled upon a den of iniquity, Moo.
Leave her to me, sir. I am used to handling drunken women.
I do not doubt that for one moment. Et maintenant, to business. Your name, please?
George Stobbart. I'm from California.
And what brings you to Paris, Monsieur Stobbart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year, no?
Yeah, I guess so, apart from the bomb blasts.
Were you in the vicinity of the cafe at the time of the explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Did you see the deceased enter the cafe?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Was he alone?
Yeah.
And did he say anything to you?
No. He was more interested in the waitress.
Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion? Bon, the picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one. Is the girl all right, Moo?
She'll live if she survives the hangover. She doesn't
Hangover.
remember seeing a clown, monsieur.
That's odd, don't you think, monsieur? Who am I to believe? I wonder. Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know nothing. You may leave. I hope this little incident does not spoil the rest of your vacation.
What about my personal safety? Can't you at least give me some advice?
What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters.
And don't cross the road until the little man shows green.
Great advice.
I honestly
To be
believe
fair,
you are in no danger.
it is really good advice.
Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My
Please
card.
contact me, my card.
Thanks.
That is all. You may go.
You may go.
There's not much to go on, monsieur.
On the surface, no. But what lurks inside the subconscious? If the door can only be opened.
Are you serious, monsieur? I thought your interest in psychic detection was purely academic.
Academic? You are about to witness a scientific breakthrough.
Okay, good to know that there's cops on the loot. Rizzo's card, not Rizzo's card. Want to look at
The
it?
card read, Augustin Rosso, and gave an address to the south of the Montparnasse Cemetery.
Who are you? I wonder, journalist.
The girl presented a confident but sullen mask to the world, an expression more suited to the face of a delinquent youth. Excuse me, mademoiselle? Hi, my name's George Stobbart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yeah, that's right, on holiday in Paris. Some holiday, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with an hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh no, nothing like that. I am Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
La
What's that, some kind
Liberté.
of nightclub?
No, it is a newspaper.
You're a
The
reporter?
Liberty.
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you could interview me about the bombing. You know, an eyewitness account. Minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but it was dressed like a clown.
Oh God, it's him again.
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Who's the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Planter. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation. Why won't you tell me about this clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number.
Ooh. Very nice.
You help me with my story, and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Okay, it's a deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. À bientôt, monsieur.
Fine, I'll, see you soon.
Very cool. Alright, let's head down this way, I guess. I mean, see to be fair, these drawings and these animations, they're pretty crisp, I must say. Like, really good. Let's speak to the workman.
Hi, can you spare a few minutes?
I thought you'd been arrested.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, gah, I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess. Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me? Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Quel beat. I could have knocked his block off.
And then he precariously just thingies his pickaxe, fiddles with
Did
his
you
pickaxe.
recognize the old man?
No. Should I have done? Was he a celebrity?
No, but I guess he is now. His name was Plantar.
Oh, great
What?
voice actor.
He's dead then?
Yeah.
That's too bad. Now I wish I hadn't called him what I did. If only I could turn back the clock. If only I'd been more tolerant.
Regret and remorse are strange emotions. They really bring out the hammiest actors in people.
Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
Look, I know you're busy, but surely you'd have noticed a clown.
I told you already. I didn't see a thing.
He was wearing multicolored baggy trousers and makeup.
He'd be a poor sort of clown if he didn't.
Listen, I have to find that clown. He's a killer.
Say, who are you anyhow? A cop?
No, of course not. I mean, do I look like a cop?
I guess not. How do you know this guy's a killer? Did you see him in action?
Didn't you hear the explosion? The cafe was blown up.
The clown killed the old man?
That's right. Blew him up with a bomb concealed in his squeeze box.
Merde. But why did he go to the bother of dressing up like a clown?
Who can unravel the tangled logic of a killer's mind? I guess it's some deep-seated psychological need. Or just plain showmanship. Take a look at this.
You told me you weren't a cop.
Don't shout about it. I'm working undercover.
Who are you looking for?
That's confidential. I gotta go.
Don't let me keep you.
Don't let me keep you.
It was a huge and weighty-looking engineer's telephone. It was a battered metal toolbox.
I don't think he would be happy if I went in there.
Tent made out of plastic sheeting.
Anyway, that's the very beginnings of Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. Now, this is episode 1. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, let me know in the comments and the like button and all that pish. But I can't get away with these animations. I really do like this. So if you've enjoyed it as well, then let me know and we'll do more episodes on it. Thank you for watching and take care. See you later. Bye. Bye. Yeah.